What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark as we continue through the bonus material on the 40th anniversary edition of Crush. Thank you again to Stuart, as well as both Seb and Phil, all of whom have shared OMD with me, and actually Han Solo as well. That was actually the earliest stuff that I went through. So yes, thank you to everyone who has contributed to this deep dive. And the next bonus tune is Maria Gallante, maybe Maria Gallante. I doubt this is relevant, but it made me think. I used to have a mentor professor in grad school who was from Guadeloupe, and I believe Marie Galante is a commune, because I think it's technically a French territory, but it's an island and one of the constituent parts of Guadeloupe, so maybe there's something there, although again, it's spelled differently, and this sounds more like a woman's name, and if it is a woman's name, then I'm not familiar with the reference, be it a real-world person or a fictional character, so maybe it is a fictional character but created for the song, maybe it is drawing on some other cultural reference, but I will just have to try to follow along as I can. This is Orchestral Maneuvers in the Dark. It is a bonus tune included in a folder of the 40th anniversary edition of Crush, and it's Maria Gallante, or maybe Maria Galante. I knew that was going to be a shorter one and it was going to end like that. So, okay, definitely on the more pop, light side of their spectrum, which it's something I've talked about a number of times over the OMD deep dive. They really do seem to have a wide distance, or rather a large spectrum of tracks that fall somewhere on the pop, light, fun, and experimental, eccentric spectrum. And in that regard, this one is definitely more on the lighter, poppy, like catchier side of their spectrum. But it almost feels like like it's sort of like light and fun for them, meaning it feels like this is like a B-side. Like this is a track that they didn't, take too seriously, or, it's not like a one that's designed to be a hit, more like a track that's, it's light and fun and it's just a bit of fun. So I will say the Maria Gallant, the pronunciation was a bit different than I was thinking. But yeah, it's like, ostensibly it sounds like it's about a person, but I do know that a number of their songs, going back to the very early days, have these like characters who are sort of personified or personifications of things which aren't actually like human beings. So I suppose it could be something like that. But yeah, the only little girl who's stuck on you, that I think you could read different ways, but the idea that maybe she's very keyed in on, obsessed with, or, clinging to another person, which I guess like the narrator and then the you that he's addressing and then Maria Gallant, it's like there's maybe three people. I mean, maybe the narrator is kind of like this detached, omniscient narrator, so maybe it's fundamentally just about two people. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of that. I will say, because, we're talking about like ecstasy and harmony and so on, it feels like, despite being called a little girl, she's probably like a young adult, like a young pretty woman who is, the object of discussion here. But yeah, definitely, that simple keyboard like rhythm, which was like 1 1 1 1 2, and it just kept going around. That kind of had this light feel to it. So yeah, ultimately, as I said, it sounds like a B-side, but I don't say that as a criticism. I just say it as like, it's not like one of those more like synth art tracks that they do sometimes, nor is it a track that, like If You Leave or something, where it's like, oh, like this is clearly going to be like a radio hit. This one feels more like, just a bit of fun. And definitely like there's a bit of a, I don't know if like 50s vibe is the right phrase, but it definitely felt like if you took a kind of an old like mid 20th century track and then kind of filtered it through an 80s keyboard prism, this is sort of what you get. So yeah, it felt like throwback at the time and then also reflective of the mid 80s at the same time. So either way, it's cool to go through non-album tunes, and I do appreciate once again Stuart making this 40th anniversary available. Let me know what you think of this one, and I will see you next time. Peace. Maybe the train too.